Morning, how are we?
I am well, how are you?
Good.
Did you get all your food out of your teeth just then?
I hope so.
Like,
Yes.
we've been a bit MIA.
Yes, welcome back to another episode of CHPT Radio with your hosts, Bon and Josh.
I'm so glad you got that around the right way. I'd be a bit worried if it was the other way around.
Yes.
Be sitting here doing this.
Other way. Yeah, straight the other way. That's better.
And then I'd be like, just another opportunity to get stronger. I love you.
Just because you throw a plate on the ground and it breaks, then you tell the plate that you love it, doesn't mean that the plate goes back to normal.
Yes, it does. Have you not read Humpty Dumpty?
So you can understand why we have been missing in action for a little while.
We're going a bit crazy.
Yeah, we're all right though, I think.
I think we're doing well. We got through the Hell Week.
Yeah, which was, we're now in, I would call this now week 3. So week 1 was when the Prime Minister came out and said, yeah, if you run a gym, you're shutting as of midday.
You're done.
And then 24 hours later, they were like, actually, you can train outside. And you've got to be less than 10. And then it was, actually now it's one-on-one. So
yeah,
that's where we're at.
One-on-one outdoors.
Outdoors as the sort of the methodology that we've been applying. So people that are doing PT, we've changed our service model 3 or 4 times.
Yeah,
really quickly,
we're
and
all
everyone's
just online.
And everyone's been really adaptive and really flexible with sort of their sessions.
But it's still shit.
Oh yeah.
I am over these people on Instagram. They're like, oh, it seems so awesome. Oh, I love my life. Oh, it's so good. No, this is not what we signed up for.
No, it's not. And
so I think I just want people to know that it is shit because we are missing what we do, but we are still more than grateful to be able to do what
something.
We do. Yeah.
Yeah, the format is very, very different, and that's a challenge for both sides of the equation. But we are grateful that we at least have an equation. Right? If you are a sit-down restaurant at the moment, you don't even get an opportunity to pivot.
Do they still do takeaway?
Some are, and by all means, if you can afford to support those businesses locally, then we encourage.
Yeah, definitely.
If you can afford to go out and buy a coffee because you're on your way to work and it's safe to do so, then do that, because that $4.50 that you spend on a coffee might make the difference between them keeping someone on for another week or not. So,
making rent,
paying rent. So there's a lot of everyone's doing it tough. Some tougher than others, but both financially, but also mentally and emotionally.
It's mainly mentally and emotionally as well. I got sucked into a current affair last night.
Oh dear.
And I was so paranoid within 20 minutes of everything. Like, I'm like, oh no, hang on a minute. I haven't been in contact with anyone.
Yeah.
It's just allergies.
Yeah.
Comes every year. But it's just the paranoia that the media is putting into people. Like, I was scared.
Yeah, and when you take a moment to think about what they're doing, there are some might say it was the music and it was the graphics and the language that they use. If you're reporting the news now, I realise that a current affair is sort of a bit more of a, it's not quite a news, it's a current affairs show. But if you have a look, if you're reporting the news, there's no need to use an adjective. If you're actually reporting the facts, you just report what actually happened. If they're saying that this is horrific or horrendous, that's their view of what has happened, and they're already slanting their story to create angst, concern, fear in the community. So reporting of the facts is that this happened and then this happened and then this happened, as opposed to this horrendous act was created. Well, by putting horrendous act, you've already slanted the story in one way or another. Now, it might be the common held belief that it was a horrendous act, but at the same time, if your job's to report the facts, then putting your own slant on is actually inaccurate. And that's happened a heap with the COVID-19 coverage. It's a scary time, and it'd be a scary time to be a journalist as well, because you're still expected to be working and working in probably more exposed spaces than others. But at the same time, fueling the community fear is probably not real helpful for anyone at the moment. So those
there
that
are
are
positives.
out there,
There are positives coming out, but they're so quick to squash them. So they mention them a little bit, and then they go, "But this is horrific."
Yeah, so we all know that the Ruby Princess wasn't a fantastically handled scenario, but if 55 minutes of the news cycle is on that and 1 minute is on the awesome idea of getting dressed up to put your bins out because you're in isolation, I think we've got the balance wrong.
Yeah.
Report the facts on, these things happen and all in due course things will come out. But people at the moment need to see, couch karaoke and people doing cool and creative things, or the thank yous that are going out to the...
Or the Tiger King memes.
Yeah, you know what? Not all heroes wear capes.
No.
They
wear tiger suits.
or if you haven't seen it yet, there is a cow painted as a tiger.
Pretty sure it's my brother doing that.
But there are some, to escape reality and watch a car crash.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
That is
television.
that. You know what? I want to think about it, ponder this for a bit, and wonder if the Tiger King would have been so successful if they had launched it and there wasn't turmoil going on in the world.
Yeah, I
wonder
generally
if
think it
just
wouldn't have been.
flown under the radar. It just so happened.
It got traction at exactly the right time.
And I wonder if that's what Joe's life is like.
It just
got like.
I don't know. He's in much luck at the moment. He's in jail for 20 odd years, so
but he didn't do it.
But
we all know Carol killed her husband, so let's get on that bandwagon.
Yeah, allegedly killed her husband. Allegedly, so that we don't get sued. Because she'll probably come after the podcast that has 12 listeners every week. And last week we didn't even put out an episode to those 12 people.
MIA. Sorry, guys. We're trying to get our routine happening.
Yeah, it is a little bit different, but
it's hard when I don't get up early. I am getting up earlier.
Yes, we've used it as a bit of a physical reset, and now we're back into the
I think that's what a lot of people have done too. A few clients as well who will have their own businesses. They've just taken a couple weeks off just to get their head around it, get on top of a few chores around the house, and now they're ready to get back into it, work from home. And
one of the key things, and Izzy even had that idea when she's going to be doing school from home next week, is to get up once you've had your breakfast, get dressed into
so she can stay on task.
Work activity, like so you may not get dressed up into shirt and tie if you go as you would normally for work, but putting on some sort of
shirt and tie at home today when you work from home.
Maybe that would be. I might. Are
you going to put a tie on with your polo?
No, that would be a terrible look. I've probably worn worse. But maybe I'll wear a shirt and tie for my my conference calls today. So they're like, "Oh, you're very dressed up for today."
And then have your data.
And doing something to make yourself entertained during conference calls is always a good activity. But so in terms of something that's useful for people at the moment, I think finding that routine and trying to stick to it. So if you are working from home, go to work, and that might be as simple as clearing a space that you don't normally work in and work from that space, and then putting on your work uniform for the day will help shift your mindset from being at home to actually working.
I had another client who had to set up from home, and she had to get a fire extinguisher and a fire blanket on her desk, near her desk.
Wow, what role does she do?
Like a support officer.
Yeah, okay. Does she light fires often at work?
No.
Maybe they're just scared that she's going to burn the place down. And just a reminder, you're at your own place. If you burn stuff, it's your own stuff you're burning. But
she had to take photos of it and send it
that's
away.
amazing. I have heard of other locations and other workplaces sending chairs home with people. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you've got a chair, but you just like the fancy chairs from work. So if that's the case, and you can borrow a chair, good luck.
Well, I'm taking the fancy chair out of the office today.
Oh, that means I'll be sitting on the floor, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, in your suit. Half
suit. And suit and board shorts, always a good look.
Yeah.
Also, I'm about to go get ready for work. And on that sort of entertainable note, we're probably going to leave it there. We're continuing to do home workout, so...
get on the YouTubes.
Yeah, we're going to try and figure out how to change the thumbnail because poor Bon just got lots of eyes closed.
I
think
try
that
really hard.
YouTube's just taking the piss. Like,
YouTube's like, I'm going to get the worst photos of everywhere. Do you know what? Maybe there'll be a compilation of it.
yes.
Yeah.
I understand the word.
Yeah.
Compilation?
Compilation, yeah.
It's
of
like a
it all.
mixtape.
Yeah, a mixtape of my faces. All my enemies are out there screenshotting them and sending them to each other going, oh, look at her face today. Do you know what? At least I can provide you with some happiness today.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
you enjoy my face.
And enjoy those daily emails as well. They'll continue
Yes.
to roll out.
I hope you love my jokes.
Yeah, we've heard that a couple of people, it's the highlight of...
Why are you looking at the camera now?
Because I'm just... Oh, wait, why aren't you looking at the camera? Are you where YouTube's going to snap that
And they'll be like, oh, here's your face now.
Poor YouTube. That guy who wrote the algorithm didn't mean it, I'm sure.
No, he did.
Or maybe
He's
she...
going to end up on the blacklist on the next lot of episodes. They're going to get the guy who's doing this.
And maybe season 8.
Maybe.
All right.
Yeah, we're writing scripts now.
Okay, so now that we've gone completely off topic, we might leave it there.
We probably should go. I have work. It's okay. You've got to get your...
I'm going to go get my suit on. All right, so...
All right, guys. Remember to be brave, be wise, be kind. We miss you all and stay safe.
Yes, thanks, guys.